I graduate today, and I'm not even excited because Roro, let's talk about her. No. Hey guys, it's your girl Pineapple Curls. If you're new, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to talk about recent events and what's been going on in my life and a lot of other people's lives. As you know, the coronavirus is still happening, and I haven't really been talking about it like that. You know, I've made little sly remarks about it and jokes, but I haven't like sat down and talked about it like on this channel. So I'm here to do that today. Let me just go ahead and start. Where is my foundation? I don't know. Oh, and this is not a makeup tutorial because first of all, I don't know what I'm doing, and second, like, I'm using 3 foundations to contour, so y'all don't want to take tips from me about makeup. Where's my sponge? Okay. First of all, let me address what's on my face. Milk of magnesia. I'm pretty sure this is the laxative. Why is it on my face? Because it soaks up all the oil, so my makeup lasts longer. Point blank period. Don't ask no questions. But anyway, is this my foundation shade? Yeah, pretty sure. Let's hope. But so I graduate today, and I'm not even excited because Roro. Let's talk about her. No.
Guys, I have all the luck. I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Every morning I break my legs, and every afternoon I break my arms. At night, I lie awake in agony until my heart attacks put me to sleep. Oh, no! No! Ow.
So I just got foundation on my skirt, but it's fine. Anyway.
This is fine.
Let me just go down a timeline. So March, I think like either late February or early March, they were like, okay, school's ending, and we were all like, what, over what? Because the virus wasn't even serious like that at first. And then it wasn't until like April when we realized, oh, because we were supposed to go back 2 weeks later after we got out in March, and then 2 weeks turned into a month. And then at the end of April, the month was up, and they were like, nope, school's over. And we were just like, wow. By that time we realized how serious it was, but like even still, it was terrible to have the rest of our senior year canceled, especially since all of our like fun senior events are at like the end of the year. So to have the end of the year canceled, it was like, wow, okay. And so we move on to the summer, and they were like, we're still having graduation on May 26th, I think. And I was like, wow, okay, cool. And then when it got closer to May 26th, they were like, we're moving it to July 21st. And we're like, wow, okay. Okay, cool. Whatever. As long as we're having graduation, it's fine. When we hit like mid-June or something like that, it was like, we're moving it to July 20th, and then we're gonna have a set number of tickets. Didn't tell us how many tickets we were gonna have until like, last minute, which ended up being 4. So we were like, okay, cool, whatever, cool. We're just gonna take it how it comes at this point. So, put some on my neck a little bit. Then we get to a week before, last week, and they're like, yeah, no, we're changing it to drive-through. Because the cases are like really bad right now. Because it was like in May/June, the cases were going down. And then we opened back up. Georgia was like the first state to open back up. And the cases started rising again. Like, what did you expect? So now it's a drive-through graduation, so that's fun. Very, very fun. Time and time again, they keep messing with like the graduation stuff when they could have just left it alone. They really could have left it in May because the cases were going down at that point, but they decided to move it early on because they were like, I don't know how it's gonna play out, so we're just gonna move back to July. But they could have just kept it in May. But anyway, so now we're here, and it's like, yeah, I'm graduating today, but I'm not excited because I've been let down time and time again. It's like you're promised to get, or like you purchase a movie, right? Let's say you purchased Avengers Infinity War or something like that, and you're expected to get it on the 12th of May or something, and it doesn't come because a couple days earlier they were like, we can't deliver it right now, so we're gonna deliver it on June 9th. And you're like, okay, cool. Then it gets to like June 4th, and they're like, okay, we still can't deliver it. We're gonna deliver it on July 3rd. And I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but we can't give you like a cover or something. It's like they take something off of it. And I'm like, okay, I'm still buy it because, I already purchased it. Might as well just go with the flow. And then so July whatever arrives, and they're like, okay, we still can't deliver this to you because, I don't know, something's wrong, whatever. And then they push the date back again. And then when you finally get it, it's a bootleg copy. You don't have the case for it. And, like, it's just a letdown, honestly. It's not what you were expecting to get. And time after time again, you get your hopes up just to get them let down again. That's basically how it's been happening. And it's like, at this point, yeah, I'm still having a graduation. I'm grateful. But it's just like, my family can't be here because of all these changes. It's just not what I was expecting in the first place. And it's just like all these changes. It's just like you could have left it alone. Yeah, I can decorate my car, but I really don't want to at this point. Like, I'm indifferent about it at this point. Like, I really could just pick up my diploma, or they could just mail it to me at this point and I'll be fine. I kind of gotta hurry up. I got an hour, I think. I don't know how people do makeup with like hair in the way and stuff. Just like, move. Like, I'm not sad. I'm not mad. Well, I am mad. I'm mad at the Board of Education for they just be messing with stuff too much. They could have left us alone, And just their decision making is not it, because when it was supposed to be like in person in a center, they were like, no procession. And we were like, why? You can still social distance and do a procession. It's fine. But they took that away, and now they just take the whole graduation away. It's like, why are you making all these changes last minute? And what's crazy is I can't stand people who like refuse to wear masks. And it's just like, how stupid can you be? It's a hoax, so it's a worldwide hoax, right? You got all the world leaders trying to control this or something, because this isn't just about the United States. It's really not. If anything, it's a hoax for power in the fact that they're making decisions to like try to undermine the virus. Going out of the World Health Organization, sending number reports to the Trump administration instead of the CDC. It's like, but y'all think it's a hoax, which make it make sense. Make it make sense. Yeah, I cannot talk and do makeup. I don't know why I did this. And don't even get me started on people who are like, the virus isn't that serious. How many people have died? And then they'll be like, less than 1% of the population. Do you know how much less than 1% of the population is? That is a lot of people. And that's a lot of deaths that could have been prevented had this virus been handled correctly. And that's what people fail to realize, is that it did not have to get this far. Like, even if there was 5 deaths or 115,000 deaths, like, it didn't have to go this far. And I think people fail to understand that. People lack empathy. People seem to fail to realize that people are actually dying of this virus. It seems like everybody is over this virus in the world except the United States. It's like, wow. Home of the brave, land of the free, or whatever. I mean, I was never free in this country anyway, but you know. Well, speaking on land of the free, this whole Black Lives Matter thing, I just feel like 2020 is that year of awakening for everybody. And I would get into the religious aspect of it, but I really don't feel like it. And I'm rushing, but yeah, I just feel like it's that time for everybody to just wake up and like realize whatever you're doing, self-reflection, getting into things that are worth fighting for, like this Black Lives Matter thing. It's just like, yeah, it was gonna come at some point, and I guess now is the time when everything else is happening. Because look, Black people have asked nicely for years and haven't gotten what they've been asking for, because they just don't want to give it to us for some reason. They don't want to give us rights, freedom, all of that good stuff for whatever reason, just racism. And it's like, how long do you expect us to ask nicely? I saw this clip of Tupac talking, and it's like, when you're knocking on the door repeatedly asking for some food and they just continue to ignore you, it's like at some point you're gonna knock down the door and fight some people over some food, because you've been asking for how long?
I know that in this hotel room they have food every day, and I'm knocking on the door every day to eat, and they open the door, let me see the party, let me see like them throwing salami all over I mean, just like throwing food around, but they're telling me there's no food in here. You know what I'm saying? Every day I'm standing outside trying to sing my way in. You know what I'm saying? We are hungry, please let us in. We are hungry, please let us in. After about a week, that song is gonna change to we hungry, we need some food. After 2-3 weeks, it's like, you know, give me all the food, I'm breaking out the door. And after a year, you just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hungry, you reached your level, you don't want any more. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with them, you know, with civil rights movement. We was asking, you know. Now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. So now what do you think we're gonna do?
It's like, what do you expect? What do you expect with the Black community to do? Just keep asking nicely? Like, no. No. This looks really weird in this lighting. Thank God I wore gloves, cause baby, I got foundation all over myself. Why is fighting for rights so controversial? I don't, like, your country is built on having rights and stuff like that, and freedom, and you're not giving it to everybody. So like, what do you expect people to do? You expect people to just tolerate it? And how do you not believe in systemic racism? Don't even get me started on that. It's just like people's beliefs are so skewed, and it's just like, wow, that's what we do now? I really don't see this ending. Like, I really hope it does, but I don't see this fight for freedom ending, because it's just racist teachings, discriminatory practices, and prejudice just getting passed on in generation, because every parent teaches what they want their child to believe, like what their ideals and everything, and it just gets passed on over and over. And the cycle just continues. So I don't see how we beat this, honestly. Get prejudiced people out of seats of power, but no matter what, it's still gonna be there, it's still gonna exist. 2020 is definitely a year of change. I'm gonna put some all down here. My makeup looks crazy on this camera, but y'all, I promise it looks fine in person. It looks fine in person, so don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
It is what it is, man. I've just been coasting along. Yeah, see, I have no idea what I'm doing now, but I've just been coasting, making the most out of what's going on. The only thing I do have to say about all this is, like, just, like, everybody has their intended purpose in all this, and just don't worry about what other people are doing, worry about what you're doing. Like, yeah, people are rioting and looting and stuff, and there's fights going on with the police, but that's none of your concern, honestly. Just do what you do. And, you know, there's people who play a part in all of this. And as much as I would like to say violence doesn't fix anything, it kind of does. Unpopular opinion, but violence in the world tends to make a lot of change. It may not, it's not supposed to be like the first resort, but I mean, look at the history. I cannot talk into my eyebrows. Hold on, y'all. Should I touch this up with the concealer? I really don't feel like it. Let me see. I think I should be fine. I'm filming. And now I have to rush. I'm taking too long. I always take too long with makeup, honestly, because I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just not. Anyway. But yeah, what was I talking about? Everybody has their purpose. All that good stuff. My nails came off. Oh, I can't talk and do highlighter either. It's good enough, whatever. I'm just gonna keep pushing because I'm running out of time. So yeah, that's been my life. I have more to say, but I'm running out of time. Also, another fun fact, I'm allergic to lip gloss, but here I am wearing it. But it's fine, I can wear it for like one day and be fine. It's when I wear it consistently. That's when my lips start reacting. Yeah, I wish I had more time to talk and I wasn't like rushing. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's just me talking and just sitting down and just in chill mode. Kinda, not really, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.